Shawarma. Oh, what a wonderful word. It's more than just a food, it's an experience. This Middle Eastern and Mediterranean street food staple has taken the world by storm, and for good reason. Imagine tender, juicy, marinated meat, slowly roasted on a rotating spit, the aromas filling the air, making your mouth water in anticipation. The history of shawarma can be traced back to the Ottoman Empire, where it was known as kebirme. This method of cooking meat vertically on a spit has been around for centuries, and it's a testament to the timeless appeal of simple, flavorful food. Today, shawarma is enjoyed in countless variations across the globe, each region adding its unique twist to the recipe. From the bustling streets of Istanbul to the vibrant markets of Marrakesh, the love for shawarma is universal. And now, you can recreate this culinary delight in your own kitchen. Get ready to embark on a flavorful journey as we guide you through the steps of making delicious, authentic shawarma at home. Let's get started! Before we begin our shawarma adventure, let's gather our trusty ingredients. Don't worry, you won't need any fancy or hard-to-find items. We're all about simple, delicious cooking here. For the marinade, you will need boneless, skinless chicken thighs or lamb shoulder cut into thin strips. Plain yogurt, which tenderizes the meat and adds a lovely tang. Lemon juice to brighten up the flavor. Garlic, minced or grated, because garlic makes everything better. Olive oil for richness and flavor. Ground cumin, a classic shawarma spice. Ground coriander, which adds a citrusy, warm note. Paprika, for a touch of smokiness and color. Turmeric, earthy and slightly bitter. It adds depth and a beautiful golden hue. And of course, salt and black pepper, because seasoning is key. For assembling the shawarma, you'll need warm pita bread, the perfect vessel for your shawarma creation. Thinly sliced onions for a bit of sharpness and crunch. Chopped tomatoes, which add freshness and juiciness. Lettuce or shredded cabbage for a refreshing crunch. Hummus, a creamy, flavorful base. And tahini sauce, nutty and delicious. Remember, these are just the basic ingredients. Feel free to get creative and add your own personal touch. Now that we have everything we need, let's move on to the fun part, marinating the meat. The marinade is where the real magic happens. It's what takes your shawarma from ordinary to extraordinary. This step is all about infusing the meat with incredible flavors that will make your taste buds sing. In a large bowl, combine the yogurt, lemon juice, garlic, olive oil, cumin, coriander, paprika, turmeric, salt and pepper. Mix well to create a fragrant and vibrant marinade. Add the sliced chicken or lamb to the marinade, ensuring that each piece is well coated. Now cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let it rest in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, or even better, overnight. The longer the meat marinates, the more flavorful and tender it will be. While the meat is happily soaking up all those wonderful flavors, you can prepare your other ingredients, like chopping the vegetables and warming up the pita bread. Patience is key here, but trust me, the wait will be worth it. Now it's time to cook the meat and bring all those amazing flavors to life. There are several ways to cook shawarma meat, each with its own unique charm. The classic vertical rotisserie. If you have a vertical rotisserie, this is the most authentic way to cook shawarma. Skewer the marinated meat onto the spit, ensuring the pieces are tightly packed. Cook the meat, rotating slowly until it's beautifully browned and cooked through. The skillet method, don't worry if you don't have a rotisserie. You can achieve great results using a skillet. Heat some oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the marinated meat in a single layer and cook, stirring occasionally until it's browned and cooked through. The oven-baked option for a convenient and hands-off approach, you can bake the shawarma in the oven. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Spread the marinated meat in a single layer on a baking sheet. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes or until the meat is cooked through and slightly crispy on the edges. No matter which method you choose, the key is to cook the meat until it's juicy, tender and slightly charred on the outside. That's where the real flavor lies. Once the meat is cooked to perfection, let it rest for a few minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute, resulting in a more flavorful and tender shawarma. Section 5. Building your shawarma masterpiece, assembly. Now comes the exciting part, assembling your shawarma masterpiece. It's time to let your creativity shine and build a wrap that's as delicious as it looks. Warm the pita bread slightly on a griddle or in the oven. This will make it soft and pliable, ready to envelop all the delicious fillings. Spread a generous layer of hummus on the pita bread. This adds a creamy, nutty base that complements the other flavors beautifully. Next, add a layer of your cooked shawarma meat. Don't be shy, the more meat, the merrier. Now it's time to load up on those fresh and flavorful toppings. Add a sprinkle of sliced onions, chopped tomatoes, and lettuce or shredded cabbage. Feel free to customize your toppings to your liking. Finally, drizzle your favorite sauce on top. We'll talk more about sauces in the next section. Now carefully fold the bottom of the pita bread up over the filling, then fold the sides inward to enclose the filling. Your shawarma masterpiece is ready. Section 6. Sauces and sides. Elevating your shawarma experience. No shawarma is complete without a drizzle of delicious sauce and some tasty sides. The right sauce can take your shawarma to the next level, adding a burst of flavor and creaminess. Here are a few classic shawarma sauces. Tahini sauce. This nutty and tangy sauce is a staple in Middle Eastern cuisine. Simply whisk together tahini paste, lemon juice, garlic and water until you achieve a smooth and creamy consistency. Garlic sauce. This pungent and flavorful sauce is a crowd pleaser. Combine mayonnaise, yogurt, garlic, lemon juice and salt and pepper to taste. Spicy harissa sauce. For those who like a bit of heat, harissa sauce is a must-try. This fiery sauce is made with chili peppers, spices and olive oil. And let's not forget about the sides. Here are some delicious options to serve with your shawarma. French fries. Crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. French fries are a classic pairing for shawarma. Rice pilaf. This flavorful rice dish is a staple in Middle Eastern cuisine and makes a hearty side for shawarma. Fatoush salad. This refreshing salad is made with chopped vegetables, toasted pita bread and a tangy sumac dressing. Don't be afraid to get creative and experiment with different sauce and side combinations to find your perfect match. Section 7. Serving your shawarma. Presentation and enjoyment. Presentation matters. Serving your shawarma with a little flair can make the dining experience even more enjoyable. If you're serving a crowd, you can arrange the shawarma wraps on the platter, garnished with fresh herbs like parsley or cilantro. This adds a pop of color and freshness to your presentation. You can also serve the shawarma deconstructed style with the meat, toppings and sauces arranged separately on a large platter. This allows everyone to customize their own wraps to their liking. No matter how you choose to serve it, shawarma is best enjoyed fresh and warm. So gather your friends and family. Wrap your hands around these flavorful bundles of joy and savor every bite. Section 8. Shawarma variations. Exploring different flavors. One of the best things about shawarma is its versatility. The basic recipe can be adapted and tweaked to create countless variations, each with its own unique twist. For a vegetarian option, you can substitute the meat with grilled vegetables like bell peppers, onions, zucchini and mushrooms. Marinate the vegetables in the same flavorful marinade as the meat and grill or roast them until tender. You can also experiment with different types of bread. Instead of pita bread, try using flatbreads like naan or tortillas. Or, for a lighter option, serve the shawarma filling on a bed of lettuce or rice. Don't be afraid to get creative with the toppings. Add some pickled turnips, roasted red peppers, or a sprinkle of feta cheese for an extra burst of flavor. The possibilities are endless. So go ahead and explore different flavor combinations to create your own signature shawarma recipe. Section 9. Conclusion. Mastering the art of shawarma. Congratulations, you've now embarked on a culinary journey and mastered the art of making delicious, authentic shawarma at home. With a little practice and a lot of love, you can recreate this street food favorite in your own kitchen and impress your friends and family with your culinary skills. Remember, the key to a great shawarma is all in the marinade. The longer you marinate the meat, the more flavorful and tender it will be. And don't be afraid to experiment with different toppings, sauces and sides to create your own perfect shawarma experience. So go ahead, gather your ingredients, put on your chef's hat and get ready to create some shawarma magic.